Remember when I said please don't stand? Guys, there's a reason. This bridge is really, really low, but don't worry. I'm a decent driver. I've never hit anybody's head on this bridge. Not this one. Make up a perfect heart. This is the bottom of the heart right here. It goes around the other side of the tree and it comes around this way. For centuries, people get married on this island because they think it's going to be lucky. My brother's been married there 3 times already, guys. And it was lucky, too, because there was an upgrade every time. That's pretty lucky. I'll do 30 more. Over here on the right is the Weston Hotel. It's not really historic or anything, but it's where the visiting team would often stay when they play against the 5-time NBA champions San Antonio Spurs. And then the big building on the left, I would probably say that has to be the most talked about building on the Riverwalk. It's called the Tower Life Building now, but when they built it in 1929, it was the Smith and Young Building. Now, if you look at the top, you will see gargoyles hanging out over the side. And if you saw the movie Ghostbusters, then you probably realize that is not the building. Right? It looks like it though. Let me show you something else. Look right above the tree line. In groups of 2, you're going to see 2 ugly, evil faces. No, not you guys down there. We're talking about up there. Called grotesque. Notice this. Notice when the man is happy, the woman is not. And then look at the next step. When the woman is happy, the man is not. When do they both get happy at the same time? Look on the side of the building. That's right, when they're socially distanced. Back in 1897, it's made of red sandstone and Texas granite. All right, this isn't on the tour, but I want to show you something. Turn around, look at the building with the gargoyles one more time. Now, if you look at the very top, it looks like, what, like a haunted house? But see if you can see this. The building itself looks like a Titanic ship. Let me show you. This will be the front. Like I'm king of the world. And then the top part is the back of the ship. Like it's coming in. Front of the ship. Top part is the back of the ship. Like it's coming in. If you have a couple margaritas, you can see it real good. Huh? That's what you need. This archway in front of us begins our journey into the flood channel. Now it is different than here. It's about 15 feet deep. In the case of heavy rains, it's flood love for each other. Now guys, here's the problem. If it don't work out, somebody's got to come down there, cut the lock off the fence so they will forever be linked together. My advice, if you got that big of a commitment issue, love is pain, right? He said, yeah, most of the time. It's real simple. It's actually the cinders of the Alamo Rest right inside that church. Now, most of the big tall earlier I showed you the floodgate that will rise up in the case of a flood. Now this one comes down in the case of a flood. Like a guillotine. It even looks like a guillotine, don't it? Comes down fast too. Every day at 12:35 p.m. they drop it and test it. I just showed you. So it does not come into the downtown area. You can look on the bricks and see that the river level stays pretty much the same year round. Over here on the right is the Esquire Tavern. It opened up in 1933. Go figure this. It opened up 1 minute after Prohibition. But when it opened up, some way, somehow, already fully stocked full of alcohol. movie theater at the time. Look on the third level. You can still see the great Aztec overlooks the river here. If you saw the movie Selena, starring Jennifer Lopez, you might recognize this bridge from that movie. There was a scene where J-Lo was right there at the top. That's not her. Almost. In real life, Selena Quintanilla Perez was proposed to right here on the bridge. J-Lo was proposed to a lot of places. On the left is the La Mansión Hotel, opened up in 1968, just in time for the World's Fair. But if you were looking at the site in 1853, you'd be looking at little boys studying for school on the balconies of the St. Mary's School. 170 years ago, this building was already there. Alright, so this is an optical illusion. This is what I want you to do. After we get out from underneath this bridge, look where Bubblegum says on the left. Look up all. So the illusion is thrown. It's a triangular-shaped building. You're only seeing one of the walls. What throws that illusion? From 1930 up until recently, this was known as the Nix Hospital. The first fully air-conditioned hospital in the nation, was the birthplace of Oliver North, as well as Carol Burnett, born right there. One of us, that is the Hyatt Regency. It was completed in 1981. Now the story behind this, originally the building was supposed to be way taller than that.